Hi, we're the Simple Teachers. Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to give you some classroom setup tips so you could get your classroom ready and do it once and have it last all year long.
Absolutely. It's so frustrating when you do something and then you have to do it again in a couple months. I've learned my lessons.
Yep. So we're going to just kick it off with tip number 1.
Okay, tip number 1 is something that I like. However, you do have to do this again. I do it during Christmas break or when they leave at Christmas break. This is just a paint pen, Sharpie pen. And this Sharpie pen is what I use to write names on my student desks. Then you don't have the crinkly name tags or whatever on your desk, and I'm sure teachers have found great ways to attach those, but I feel like it's always a mess. At the end of the year, to remove their names, they use their expo marker that I'm gonna send home with them anyways, and they go over and over and over that Sharpie line and it comes off. And for those where it's being kind of stubborn, just some rubbing alcohol takes it right off.
And I like the color that you've chosen right now is really nice and bright. You can see it clear across the room, really.
Yeah. So I update this once about midway through the year, and that's it.
Nice. All right, one thing that I love and I've used forever is just this sticky tack. It comes in different colors, but the color doesn't really matter. Yeah. This is great to hang anything on your walls, and it'll last as long as you want it to. You just a little tiny piece, and it'll hold up any item on your walls. If it's a large item, put multiple pieces and stick it up. It'll stay.
I'm always surprised when I hear some teachers haven't heard of that, because it's awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
This is a fun one if you haven't seen yet in the stores. It's just Post-it sticky tape. I've used this lots of ways. Let's say your students are writing something and they make a huge mistake. Grab some Post-it sticky tape. It comes in all colors. Grab the white. There we go. Cover their mistake in white if they need to be fixed. I also use it for temporary labeling. If I have drawers where I'm not quite for sure what I need the label to be yet, just to kind of trial out label names, it's a great way because it's easy, it stays, unlike a sticky note where you've got the floppy. The whole piece of tape is that sticky note adhesive.
Nice. Here's another one. It's a classic. It's just your double-sided tape. So if you have something that the sticky tack doesn't hold to, your walls are best for that. This will usually hold like on a cabinet door or something else. So double-sided tape, it's a good one.
Okay. If you haven't seen these, they're just large metal clips with a magnetic back. They are great if you have 2. You can hold up maybe anchor charts, even sometimes like if you have a piece of text that you blew up to be big. I don't know. If you're not using technology and have something to hang, these are heavy-duty, hangable, magnetic clips.
And if you want to go with something that's a little more permanent with your magnet, is magnetic tape. This is really thin, but it works great. So you could put it on the back of your laminated charts and they can just go right into your files if you want to put them away. And so anything that you're going to put on a magnetic wall, magnetic tape, that's good stuff.
I feel like I go through rolls of that through the year, and after the one downside, maybe I just haven't found the right brand, and I've tried multiple brands, is I feel like it does lose its stickiness after a while. So after about 2 years, I feel like I'm having to replace it. And like I said, maybe I just haven't found the right brand. So if you know the brand where it hasn't lost its stickiness after a couple of years, let me know. Another awesome tip is how to adhere labels onto bins. So this is just a plastic bin. This is a laminated label. And to adhere it, I used hot glue gun. It's so awesome because the nice thing is when you need to take off the label, you can just, I'm not gonna do this because I don't want to redo it, but I could just pop it off and the hot glue just pops right off and you don't have any sticky residue from the different tapes out there. And it lasts forever. Just don't peel it off. So it's really nice for plastic bins.
And that's a really cheap way to go too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And if you have the bins that have holes or little squares, you can use your hot glue on those and it'll stay.
Yep, because you just go on the parts that do have plastic.
Yeah, awesome. Well, there's some quick tips to organize and get your classroom ready, and it'll last all year long.
Yeah, good luck teachers with your school year.
Yep.
See ya.
Simply teach.